Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video right here on Fetch. We're going to do a full update here. We'll talk about the fundamentals. We'll talk about the technicals. The chart right now is looking incredibly messy, so let's at least remove those fair value gaps so that we have a little bit more clarity. But that's what we're going to do. I'll try to keep it short and concise. We'll talk about like I said, the different possibilities are, because the different possibilities here. Because there are different scenarios here, and we're at a major resistance level right here at 72 cents. That's the value area low of this balance we had right here at the beginning of February. We're actually back at those prices, which is very positive. Hopefully we can get back all the way to that level right here at $1 and 1.1, which is something I definitely did not expect a week ago. And right now, I still think, to be honest, it's quite unlikely, at least given these market circumstances. But all right. And the 200 EMA also resistant here. But yesterday we actually had a lot of strength coming in again. I mean, what we saw, and what was also slightly worrying for Fetch or ASI, whatever you want to call it. And I have to sneeze almost. Excuse me. All right, I can hold it in. But one of the main things we looked at when we saw the price action from the weekend, when Fetch was obviously very strong already, into the price action of this week, which was, well, obviously the price pushed up, is we saw some bearish divergences, right? Especially after this move right here, the 21st of April, into that second move right here on Wednesday. The volume started to drop down. The RSI is dropping down. RSI, by the way, is still making bearish divergences, but I always say, excuse me, I have a little bit of morning allergies. But what I usually say is that, all right, well, if we have a divergence between the price and the RSI, so the price is making higher highs and the RSI is making lower lows, that's good to know. But if the volume still keeps it up, and if the momentum is still going up, I don't care. All right, RSI in the end doesn't really tell you that much. It's just a mathematical equation, and real volume, real open interest, which by the way is also still increasing. There's no divergence there. Is worth more, right? And then outside of that, Fetch has, which I still think Fetch is the most relevant for ASI. Fetch teasered the agent first right here, so that's, I think, their AI agent launchpad, which, you know, it took a little bit too long, but it's coming. So that's coming. So that's also providing some bullish momentum. That's perhaps why we got more volume, maybe some insiders, who knows. But what that has caused is that Fetch has been able to break above this level right here at 65.5 cents. Which is a Fibonacci level. We have the 90-day rolling VWAP there, and that's a normal intraday resistance level as well. Broke above that, turned it into support. So therefore, that break with strength. No major divergences right now. Bullish fundamentals. And Bitcoin is still very strong, which Bitcoin being very strong does matter, but we'll talk about that later. That makes it most likely for me to say that, you know, we can also break above 72 cents and get to the next major resistance level, which in my eyes would be this level right here at 82 and 80 cents, which if you zoom out, that's a level, all right? You can see like that's the main level where we had some major turnarounds. Dating all the way back to March 2021, but then also December 2023, August 2024, and then also the breakdown below that. February was the main catalyst for moving another 57% down. So I think it's most likely we're going for that. That's a major level. Breaking above that is going to take a lot. And to be fair, all of this bullish momentum or all of this bullish continuation I do expect, all relies on Fetch holding 65.5 cents, all right? If Bitcoin starts to pull back aggressively, which is a possibility, and Fetch is unable to hold that level, we're going to reverse, all right? And then all of a sudden we have a lot of imbalances to the downside, and we can have a pretty big crash if we don't hold that, all right? So be aware of that. And you know, if you trade this and it starts rolling over, do not move that stop loss. Do not add on the position, because it can get ugly very, very quickly, especially if the market turns around. But those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know. Have a great day. I'll see you all in my next videos, and bye.